So if you are a Christian this morning, these provisions are in your life. You've just done nothing with them. You've not cooperated with the Lord in surrendering yourself so that God can work them out. So he denotes them now as merely present with him. Oh yes, God has promised self-control, but I've not cooperated and yielded myself, so as a result, I am basically out of control. Now, Peter's saying that the person who lacks these virtues in verses 5 through 7 is at a disadvantage in several areas. Let me just mention to you, I could just pitch a tent right here, and I might, and just finish the message right here. Here's three things. Now, let me describe them, and this may describe you. I think it's wonderful to come to church and not feel beat up, but the pastor is honest enough before God, because I'll give an account before God of every idle word that I speak, that I tell you the truth enough that I can actually say, listen to these three things. If these are true in your life, it's because you are not cooperating. You are not yielded to Christ. Yes, you may know him, and you're going to go to heaven when you die, but you're not going to take anybody with you, and your life's not going to be fruitful while you're here. And I'd like to think that of thousands that are here this morning, I would like to think that somebody would say, hey, tell me, because I want to be connected. I want to bear fruit to God's glory. I want to influence and affect my family. As a teenager, I want to touch my school campus. As a corporate man, I want to make a difference in that corporation. As a lady that is out there in the workplace, that you want to make a difference wherever God has placed you. You desire that the Christ life be an overwhelming reality to everyone you know. Because here's what he said. If these things are not yours, these are the consequences. There will be fruitfulness with an A in front of it. It negates it. Three areas. He says, for if these things are yours and abound, you'll neither be barren or unfruitful. The opposite of that, will you be fruitful? So your life is not a life of fruitfulness. I want a life of fruit. Then number two, he said, it will affect you in the area of your vision. I went to my eye doctor the other day. He may be back today. Oh, Jess Lester, he doesn't do it anymore, but he's there. He is. I see you back there with them good eyes. And you better behave too, Doc. And Deborah, straighten up when I'm talking to your husband. The Lesters. One of the last LASIKs he did my LASIK surgery. And I'm normally the scaredy cat. I didn't want to go in there and let them put that beam on my eye. But he said he could help me. I got where I couldn't see y'all out there, and I wanted to see you so I'd know who to wake up and, and who's going to sleep on me and all this stuff. And if somebody decides to leave, I want to be able to hit a moving target. So anyway, I went in, and Dr. Lester did my surgery. And I went in the other day for my 4-year checkup, and I'm seeing 20/20 up close and 20/20 out far off, Ruth. I can see you on the front, and it's tough now. That's a long ways back there in the back, but I can see the lady moving around in the red back there just came in. Yeah, good to see y'all. And but I can see it. I mean, I really can. I can see that. I can see you up in the balcony up there. I was watching you in the balcony worshiping the Lord up there a few moments ago, and it was a beautiful sight. But if I was short-sighted, I can only see what's up close. I don't want to be short-sighted. I don't want to just be able to see the difference I can make in this life. I want to see it on the other side. Hey, here, let me just help you with your vision. I'm glad that I found out back in 1973 when Christ changed my life that the same God that changed me could change my father. So let me talk to you for a moment about vision. At one time, I used to say, pray for me and pray for my dad to go to heaven. Let me tell you about my vision this morning. Miss Sally, my daddy, based on the authority of the Word of God, is in heaven today because he repented of his sins, put his faith in Jesus, and that was because of his son's vision. My dad don't have to go to hell. He don't have to remain a drunkard, and I don't have to hate him for checking out on mom and us 6 kids, Mary, when we were young.